The Masked Singer Season 11 is right around the corner, and we've had so many questions about what's going to happen this season, so I figured let's go ahead and make a whole video where we talk about everything we know so far for Season 11. Before we get started, make sure you subscribe, you turn on notifications, and you give this video a thumbs up. Let's get started. So when it comes to the premiere of Season 11 of The Masked Singer, it's happening on Wednesday, March 6th, which is a big day for me because that is my birthday. And if you follow me on this YouTube channel, usually we go live and do all these big things. But because it's my birthday, I don't think I'm going to be home for it. Don't worry, I will still have other videos for you leading up to the episode. So even though I may not be here, I'll still be there for you. And of course, every episode starts at 8 p.m. It is a 1 hour long episode, and we have seen some previews for that, but we'll save that for another video. Now, when it comes to the panelist itself, we're seeing a big change. For 10 seasons, we've had the same four folks: Nicole, Jenny, Robin, and of course Ken with his crazy guesses, and Nick Cannon being himself. He is still the host, but for this season, there's one big change. Nicole is not coming back. I know that sounds strange, and really when you dive into it, it does make sense. They filmed Season 11 actually last summer. After they finished Season 10, they waited like 3-4 weeks, and then they started filming Season 11. But during that time, Nicole had other agreements. She was going to be performing on the West End, that is in, I actually don't know what street that is in the UK or in London, but you know, it's like their Broadway, but in London. And because of that, she wasn't able to be a part of this show. So instead, we have a new panelist. That is Rita Ora. And that name should sound familiar to you because she has done some music here in the US, some pretty big name songs too. But if you watch The Masked Singer UK, you would know that she is on there. She originally started off when Ken was on the first season in the UK. So for her to come over to the US version, it works out very well because she's already worked with Ken, and she did do an interview on the Today Show, actually Good Morning America, just past week, where she talked about how she's so excited to be on there, and really she was scared in the beginning. She didn't know what it was going to be like because the four of them had gelled so well together and she was new. But she said they welcomed her so much and she had such a great time. So that is the big change. So you've got Rita, you got Jenny, then of course not Nicole, but Robin, and then Ken. With Nick still being there, it's a little bit different. When it comes to the format, it's kind of interesting. We have not been told really anything. From the videos, we've seen that there's definitely SmackDowns. So that is something we love, and we just found that out literally yesterday because in one of the videos, one of the trailers, Nick says, "It's time for a SmackDown!" The microphone came down. It was quite clever. So we're assuming it's going to be very similar to Season 10, mostly because it was filmed right after it. So there's not much time to change up a lot of things. You're probably asking about the Ding Dong Bell. What is that going to look like? We know that is coming back, but is it going to only be for the semifinals? We don't know at this time. Something that they're kind of keeping under wraps, which we're only like 2 weeks away. I'm really confused on why they haven't told us half of these things. Like, I feel like we should be getting like the master list of clues. And we already got some costumes, but we'll save that for a little bit later on in this video. The next thing I want to talk about are theme nights. As you know, last year, we had so much fun with theme nights. And I mean, we could talk about which one was our favorite, but I'm pretty sure I can't decide. Like, I love them all. So these are going to be the new theme nights for Season 11. We have Wizard of Oz, mostly because Oz, the movie's coming out this year, and it's the 85th anniversary of the film Wizard of Oz. So that kind of works out. We're getting Transformers Night, which I don't know, what songs do you sing to Transformers? It's the 40th anniversary of the original toy that came out, so that's a big deal. We're getting Billy Joel Night. And you know, Piano Man, he's got so many big hits, and he just came out with a brand new song just about 3 weeks ago. So my question is he gonna come on? Like really? It's Billy Joel. We gotta get Billy Joel, the Piano Man, on The Masked Singer somehow. We're having Queen Night. So, you know, they've had so many hits. I'm so excited to see what they're gonna have. We also have Girl Groups Night, Soundtrack of My Life, TV Theme Night. Now, is that theme song? Like, that would be pretty neat. Then we have Shower Anthems, which is one of those that just means it's a song that you would sing in the shower. I've got a lot of songs I could pick from. I don't know which ones I would go with, but those are going to be some really fun nights. I know no Harry Potter night because there's no, it's not Halloween, but these are really good ones. Let me know which one you're excited for. Me, Billy Joel. I mean, I grew up singing Billy Joel, so, I mean, actually, I don't know if he's back here somewhere. I think he's probably the record right there. Billy Joel is right there. When it comes to costumes, this season, we're getting 16 of them, 3 of which are going to be wild cards, which means we'll see them later on in each group. Out of those 16 costumes, we only have official names for some of them, and then other ones we don't have names for, but we have seen those costumes. So the official ones we have right now, it's Gumball, Lizard, Ugly Sweater, which is adorable, Goldfish, Starfish, and Book or Bookworm. Unofficially, we have Beats, which are 2 beats. It's a dual costume. We don't know if it's 2 women, 2 men, a man and a woman. We just don't know right now. We have something that looks like a grandfather clock. There's no real official name for it yet. We're just calling it Clock or Clocky. I mean, I don't really know. You can kind of call it whatever you want. We have what looks to be a parrot. Some people are calling it Lovebird. Another name, we don't know what it is. We've seen some kind of sloth. Some kind of like moth, fuzzy kind of thing. Once again, we don't have an official name for that one. There's another one that looks like a mad scientist or maybe a dentist. He's got a big mustache, he's got a grin, big goggles, and then one of those like crazy hats. No official name for that one just as yet. And then we saw some kind of lion, which, if my guess is correct, it's probably for Wizard of Oz night? The Cowardly Lion? Maybe? When it comes to the clues, 2 weeks prior to this, we still don't have anything. We don't have any clues except for the goldfish who performed a little bit. Rita Ora gave us a little clip, and she kind of guessed someone like Hilary Duff or Leah Michelle. That's it. We don't really have anything, which is interesting to me. Like, I feel like we should have more names of costumes, more commercials, more things to point out what it's going to be like. But right now, that's all we have. They did film a number of episodes, so this season could be up to anyone on when it's going to end. Historically, if we were to kind of put it forward, you would say you get 4 episodes in March, another 4 in April. That would probably put us to a mid-May finale. I'm probably thinking it's going to be May 22nd. But you let me know what you think of this season so far. I know there's still a lot of questions out there. I mean, every day I'm online looking for new videos, new information, and we just don't have much. And I'm like, come on, today, I want to do it. I want to figure this out. But I want to thank you for joining me. If you haven't done so yet, please subscribe, turn on notifications, and give this video a thumbs up. I'm Joey. Please stay safe and sound. I'll see you later. Bye.